Hello, and welcome to Amaze Facts Tube. Today, I'm sharing 15 interesting facts from around the world. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video.
Number 1.
Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing. This means that, on average, the length of a day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. 600 million years ago, a day lasted just 21 hours.
Number 2.
Mount Everest isn't the tallest mountain on Earth. Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa in Hawaii, the twin volcanoes, are taller than Mount Everest due to 4.2 kilometers of their heights being submerged underwater. The twin volcanoes measure a staggering 10.2 kilometers in total, compared to Everest's paltry 4.6 kilometers.
Number 3.
The sun makes a sound, but we can't hear it. In the form of pressure waves, the sun does make a sound. The wavelength of the pressure waves from the sun is measured in hundreds of miles, however, meaning they are far beyond the range of human hearing.
Number 4.
The universe's average color is called cosmic latte. In a 2002 study, astronomers found that the light coming from galaxies averaged into a beige color that's close to white.
Number 5.
The cloud may look light and fluffy, but those big white things floating overhead are pretty hefty. A typical cloud has a volume of around 1 km3 and a density of around 1.003 kg per m3, about 0.4% lower than that of the surrounding air, which is why they float. So cranking through the maths, that means that a typical cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons.
Number 6.
Your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis, where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry, phagocytosis isn't harmful, but actually helps preserve your gray matter.
Number 7.
Water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as a liquid's ability to maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet.
Number 8.
Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. You can't blame your crimes on your twin. After all, this is because environmental factors during development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and the rate of finger growth impact your fingerprint.
Number 9.
Animals can experience time differently from humans. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly compared to humans. Salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information.
Number 10.
Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. True, there are only 5 well-documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010, but due to the population of the species being just 140,000 during this time, it makes for about 0.003 lightning deaths per 1,000 giraffes each year. This is 30 times the equivalent fatality rate for humans.
Number 11.
The largest piece of fossilized dinosaur poo discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters in volume, believed to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex turd. The fossilized dung, also named a coprolite, is helping scientists better understand what the dinosaur ate.
Number 12.
A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head. Mike the chicken's incredible feat was recorded back in the 1940s in the USA. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brainstem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remained for survival. In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes.
Number 13.
Wearing a tie can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. A study in 2018 found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain by up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if on too tight, and are great at carrying germs.
Number 14.
The fear of long words is called hippopotamonsic. The 36-letter word was first used by the Roman poet Horace in the 1st century BC to criticize those writers with an unreasonable penchant for long words. It was American poet Amy Neshukumatathil, possibly afraid of their own surname, who coined the term how we know it in 2000.
Number 15.
The world's oldest dog lived to 29.5 years old, while the median age a dog reaches tends to be about 10 to 15 years. One Australian cattle dog, Bluey, survived to the ripe old age of 29.5.